Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Sai from Ever AI Technologies, and today I'm excited to share with you about our flood forecasting system with artificial intelligence. 6.1 billion ringgit. This is the total amount of economic losses that we have suffered in Malaysia due to the flood in 2021. More than 60,000 people have to evacuate their home, some of them stranded, and has to be rescued by boat after 3 days of no food and electricity. 54 people have lost their life due to the flood event, in an historical highest number of casualties due to a single flood event in Malaysia. 33% of the economic losses actually comes from public assets, and the next highest one are the houses and also private vehicles, which are mostly not insured against flood. The worst hit areas are in Klang Valley and also Pahang. Particularly right here in Selangor, we have recorded the highest economic loss due to flood in 2021. So why are these still happening? We have been dealing with the floods for many decades, and even just 2 days ago, we have a flood in KL again. The first reason is that there is no real-time prediction that can accurately pinpoint and tell us where and when the flood is going to happen. Right now, we have something called a flood risk map, where the experts can draw lines like where is the areas that are most prone to flood. It tells us where, but it doesn't tell us when the flood is going to happen, especially not in advance. It's right after it happens, and then we try to act and respond, and it's always too late. We have a delayed evacuation plan. Last time when it happens in Seri Muda, it takes 2 or 3 days for the help to reach where that is needed. We propose to you our solution using Ever AI that we can do flood forecasting by gathering the data. How it works is that we will work with the Meteorological Department of Malaysia. We are actually in talk with the Meteorological Department. We will gather all this weather data, and then we will combine this data with the topography data, which measure the maps, our altitude, and the size, shape, and size of the location. And with all this data, we are able to train an AI model that can make accurate prediction and pinpoint exactly where and when the flood is going to happen. Our solution also includes an application where the users can view where are the potential flood risks and when it's predicted to be happen. And if they are stranded in a location, and they can also use our app to call for help and sending out their GPS location so that the rescue boat or the vehicles can reach them in time of need. These applications are actually pretty common in countries like Japan. Unfortunately, I see like there is no such application in Malaysia. Our solution is unique in the sense that we can give real-time and accurate prediction of the occurrence of flood event way before it happens. Using the data that we have collected, we can also forecast the possibility of flood event and the severity of the flood event in the future. What we did is by collecting all this data of historical flood event and also the topography data, we can do data analytics and business intelligence on this. Will give us insights that are invaluable to the local state government and also the insurance companies, for example. The benefits of the solution is that we are able to mitigate the damages caused by the flood and give out early warning to the residents. Of course, flood is a natural disaster, and some say it's an act of God that we can never fully eliminate it from happening. But what we can do is that we can give out early warning and mitigate the damages to buy time for the local authorities, the governments, to implement long-term solutions that permanently mitigate the damages of flood event. For example, by landscaping, or identify the areas with overdevelopment, and introducing nature-based solutions such as reforestation to permanently solve the flood problems. This solution can potentially save lives by giving out well-informed decision to evacuate the public in early sign. Some risks that we have identified with the solution is that there is always a lack of public awareness. People are just not prepared to it. Well, which is why we have a very slow response to evacuate when the flood actually happens. Yeah, people are just not prepared to it, and when it happens, it's only when they know that they are at risk, and they could have mitigated the risk way earlier then. And the last thing is that we also need high-quality data to actually train an accurate AI model that can give out very accurate prediction. In order to overcome the risks and the challenges, we will use our own Ever AI platform. Ever AI is a no-code AI platform where everybody can build their own AI without writing a single line of code. With this platform, we are able to collect and label data, high-quality data, and train an accurate AI model to make prediction to solve any problem, including the flood forecasting. Our call to action strategy, we are looking to raise 20,000 so that this money can be spent in R&D, in building the application, and reaching out to more people so that more people can benefit from the solution. With the goal to make AI more accessible than ever before, we in Ever AI Technologies, we believe that the power of AI should not be limited to serve and benefit a small number of people, but instead it should be inclusive and benefit as many people as possible. To do that, we will continue to build products and services that cater to more people, no matter who they are or where they are. And we have only one planet to do that, so let's take care of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sai. Judges, over to you.
Meteorological services, but you need more than that. You need topography data, you need all kinds of data. How sure you can get this data, because some of it are highly confidential?
We are in talk with the meteorological department to get the weather data. I think weather data are easy. The difficult one could maybe the topography data, but these are actually available in the Google Map where we can just get. Yeah, we only need the altitude of the locations and all. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Sai.
Okay.
Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.